With the rise of coronavirus in Japan making it the second most affected country in the world, is Japan still safe to travel? Hi everyone, my name is Chloe. I'm a travel influencer, and in the past few years I've been traveling around the world. And in this video I'm going to share with you why Japan is still safe to travel, and in fact the top 5 safest places to travel in Japan right now. If it's the first time of you coming to my channel mainly talks about money-saving travel tips as well as some of the most beautiful places that you must visit in your life. On top of that, I will also share some additional travel for free tips that will enable you to travel for free to the rest of the world, which I have been doing that for the past few years actually. As of February 10, 2020, Japan Ministry of Health reported that there are 161 novel cases of coronavirus, out of which 135 of them are currently quarantined in the Diamond Princess cruise dock at the Yokohama Bay. If the number sounds scary to you, think again, because I just came back from Japan last week and the country is still so safe and so beautiful. And the reason why I'm not so scared about coronavirus in Japan, even though the number seems high, because the majority of the affected people are still quarantined in the cruise ship, which is parked at the Yokohama Bay. So the whole stretch of Japan, such a big country, in fact, only very few people are affected. And there are no reported deaths so far. In fact, 4 people have fully recovered and they do not require further treatment. And the Japan government has also been doing a lot of proactive measures to prevent the spread of the virus by closing borders to travelers from China Hubei province. But to make sure as a traveler how to be really safe from virus is to travel to places that are less crowded. When it comes to Japan, I know some of you may be immediately thinking about Tokyo, Osaka and Kyoto, and these places are definitely beautiful, but they are also very touristy. And that is why in this video I'm going to share with you the top 5 places that are less traveled, but still they are very wonderful and beautiful places that you must visit. So the first destination is Atami, which is at northeastern base of Izu Peninsula. And this place is really accessible with just 1 hour away from Tokyo if you take the Shinkansen. What I love most about Atami is its beautiful seaside scenery, its great seafood, fresh sashimi, as well as the hot spring, which is also called onsen in Japanese. And believe it or not, early this month when I was there at Atami, I even caught sakura blossom in the middle of February. Japan usually sakura blossom is early March or like April, but this year is exceptionally hot, so I consider myself to be really lucky to be able to see the sakura bloom. And I also stay in a very spacious hotel right at top of the mountain overlooking the sea view. And I even visited a very interesting sex museum, which is one of its kind in Japan, or one of its kind left in the world. Most importantly, Atami, even though it's a popular destination, was pretty much less visited during this period of time, making it the first perfect destination to visit during this virus period. So if you want me to do a more in-depth video about Atami, the money-saving tips and everything, remember to comment Atami in the comment section below and I will be doing a video on that. Second, Snow Monkey Park. I'm not sure whether you have seen this beautiful picture of these cute little monkeys being submerged in a hot spring in the middle of the snow. And this is the only place in Japan where you can catch monkeys, wild monkeys, in the hot spring. Although the park is open all year round, you can only catch this scene during the winter time, which is usually between January to February period when the mountain actually covers in snow. So this year when I was traveling in Japan in February, I thought that was a wonderful idea to finally catch them bathing in the snow. But sadly, it was a little bit too hot. As mentioned earlier, Japan is a bit too hot this year. So when I went there, even though I did see some of the snow, the weather is still a little bit too warm for the monkey to be dipping inside the hot spring. So instead, they were just sitting at the edge and playing and having fun with each other. However, a traveler who was staying at the ryokan right next to the monkey park, he actually saw the monkeys were drenched or wet in the morning. I guess it's because in the early morning the mountain is too cold, that's why the monkey dipped inside the hot spring, but not during noontime. So remember, if you really want to catch that very precious scene, go in the early morning so that you won't miss this scene. So if you want me to make a video about Snow Monkey Park, how to get there, what are some of the money-saving tips while traveling there, remember to comment Snow Monkey below and I will be making a video for that. although the Monkey Park is quite a popular place among tourists, most tourists that I see there are from European countries, so really safe from virus. The third very safe destination to travel in Japan right now is actually Nikko. And what is Nikko famous for? It's famous for its lavishly decorated shrine, which is called Toshogu. If you have heard of 3 monkeys, no hear, no see, and no bad mouthing, that is actually from the Toshogu. When I visited the shrine back in December, it was so empty. I couldn't really see a lot of tourists. In fact, I think it's just less than 10 to 15 of us in the whole shrine, which is really huge. So I was really amazed by how this beautiful temple actually attracted so few tourists during the winter time. However, this shrine does get very popular during the spring and autumn time. So if you want to avoid crowd, remember to travel during winter. And on the other side of Nikko, there's also another very interesting spot, which is a ninja village. In Japanese, we call it Edo Mura. So in this Mura, when you go in, you felt like you're traveling back to the Edo era because everyone will be dressed in very traditional Japanese costume and they will be doing ninja stunts or performing very traditional Japanese stunts for you. So if you want me to make a video and share with you more about Edo Mura as well as how to travel around in Nikko with additional money saving tips, remember to comment Nikko below. Number 4, Kinukawa Onsen. Not far away from Nikko, there lies a very traditional onsen hot spring place called Kinukawa. This place used to be a very popular resort among the Japanese. Until recent years, the popularity died down, so when I was there, I really hardly seen any crowd. But the most amazing thing is because it's so quiet, the scenery is so beautiful, you felt that you are really close to the nature. There you can explore riverbank or you can even go and see the waterfall. And I visited this very beautiful park, Ryuokyo, which is translated into King of Dragon Valley. The color of the water in the valley is so enchantingly blue, and this spot is also perfect for hiking as well. It's highly recommended if you enjoy nature, hot spring, as well as some additional hiking. Number 5, Yokohama City. Even though this city is very big, if you go to the Minato Milai district, which is the harbor nearby Yokohama Bay, there are very few people there. I enjoyed a very peaceful walk along the Yokohama Bay, and I also visited this very cute place that is Yokohama Aquarium. This aquarium is a mixture of aquarium as well as amusement park. So when you go there, you can really touch dolphins and you can play with them, you can see their performance. At the same time, you can enjoy roller coaster rides. So the entrance ticket is really affordable. In my opinion, it's definitely one of the highlight spots that you must go during your visit to Yokohama. So if you want me to do a more detailed video about Yokohama Aquarium, comment Yokohama below and I will be able to share with you all the travel tips that I have. So here are the top 5 safest places to visit in Japan right now despite of the virus, and all of them are very accessible from Tokyo. So instead of spending your time in a very popular and touristy Tokyo, why not travel outside, enjoy less crowd, less risk, but at the same time have more fun. But of course, please remember to do your safety precautions. Remember to wash your hands frequently with soaps, wear masks, and avoid crowded places. So if you like this video and find the tips helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe to it. And if you have subscribed to it, remember to click the bell so that you will be immediately notified when I have a new video come out. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye bye!